Hey guys, welcome back to another episode, and I don't even know how to start with this movie. Worst fucking movie I've ever seen in theaters. If you read the title of this video, you already know what movie this is for. This is for Borderlands. Um, this movie was fucking horrible. I didn't even finish it. I walked out 40 minutes into the theater, like into the showing. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking doing this movie. There is nothing redeemable about this movie at all. So I'm not gonna finish it. And I didn't. The only reason I went to this movie is because I was in the area and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go see a movie so I can get a video up on the channel between the podcast. If you haven't checked that out yet, do go check that out. The uncut version podcast with two of my good friends, Nate and Noah. I'll put the link in the description of this video, or you can just look on my channel. It's the most two recent videos. We've done two episodes, one on Django and one on Fury. Go check those out. Great time. Episode on Deadpool coming out this Saturday. I'll probably release this episode Thursday, Tuesday, or what the fuck is today? Wednesday. I might release it tonight or tomorrow. Don't know yet. But let's talk about the shitty movie I saw. I saw it because I already said this, but I wanted to do an episode today. So I went to the theater and I'm like, what's out? Probably should have gone and saw Twisters because I probably would have actually sat through that whole movie and had a decent enough time. But this movie was a matinee, which means fucking nobody wanted to see it. And it was 6 minutes before the movie started, so they're like, "We'll give you the ticket for $8." So I thought about buying a ticket for Deadpool and Wolverine and going to see this movie, but $8. So I would rather pay $8 than 15. So I'm like, fuck, I'm supporting this movie. I'm giving. Nobody is seeing this movie though. First thing I want to bring up is the director. I thought this was going to be some no-name fucking schmuck director. This is fucking Eli Roth. This is the guy who you might not know him if you're not big into the horror movie genre. Let me see what else he's made. He made Hostel 1 and 2. I feel like he made something more recently than that. Eli Roth. He's a weird fucking looking dude. Scary. Oh, he made that new Thanksgiving movie last year, which was all right. He made The Green Inferno and Cabin Fever, and that's fucking it. Death Wish. He made Death Wish. Oh, I was thinking of Happy Death Day. Was the movie that I was going to say is all right, but he made that. He made Death Wish, which I've never fucking seen. So Eli Roth made Hostel, which is a good movie, and he's made nothing else. It's kind of like David Ayer, who made Fury and then made nothing else good. But this movie, I hate using this critique of movies because it is so fucking overplayed and overdrawn. Everybody's been saying it about every movie that's come out for the past year and a half, and everybody's going to say it about this movie because it feels like it's fucking true. This movie feels like it was made by GPT. It feels like you typed in, "Give me a movie about Borderlands," and it gave it to you. But it didn't even feel like it gave you a fucking movie about Borderlands. I'm not the biggest fan of Borderlands. It's a very nostalgic game for me because my dad used to play it all the fucking time, Borderlands 2. And I thought it was a fun game. He never let me play it because it was a rated M game and I was like 8, but I could watch him play it, which makes no fucking sense. But for some reason, fucking this movie has nothing to do with the game. One, they're taking characters from both the first and the second game. They're taking Roland and Lilith from the first game, I think, and then Krieg is in the second game. They're just fucking doing batshit insane nothingness with them. Like, I walked out 40 minutes into this movie and I was sitting on my phone pretty much the whole time because there was fucking nobody in this movie theater, so I wasn't disrupting anybody. I was in the very back row and they were all in the front. But there was fucking nothing happening in this movie. Like, nothing of substance. Nothing. Like, I can't even really say shit about it because one, I walked out halfway through, and two, it was fucking nothing. They literally use, like, some of the most cookie cutter fucking cringe parody lines that you've ever heard. There was literally a, "I'm getting too old for this shit," and "You in what army" in this fucking movie. And they make Lilith, like, this character who's supposed to be, like, 20 or something, and I don't know how fucking old she's supposed to be in the game, but she's young. They make her fucking played by 50-year-old Kate Blanchett. Like, and nobody feels like they're giving a shit in this movie. Fucking nobody except Jack Black. Jack Black plays what I guess is the comedic relief in this movie. He plays Claptrap, who's hilarious in the games, even though some of the jokes in Borderlands 2 especially haven't aged that well. Um, I didn't even chuckle at the 40 minutes I was watching this movie. Nothing. I got nothing. Bobby Lee was in it, which was cool, and Benjamin Byron Davis, who plays Dutch in Red Dead 2, are in this, and it's better and it's good. Or it's not good. I don't want to say it's good. Nothing about this game or movie is good. But they at least have some kind of funny line delivery, I guess. They don't even do like the fucking rule of thirds with Benjamin Byron Davis's character, because he shows up as the bus driver and then he shows up as the gun salesman, and you're like, oh, he'll show up again. The rule of thirds, comedy. He'll show up 3 times, and he just fucking leaves the movie. He's not even in the fucking end of the movie. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, and like this is the only movie I think I have ever walked out of. I talked about walking out of The Slender Man with my friends when I saw it in fucking high school, but we stayed the whole time. This is the only fucking movie where I was sitting on my phone and I'm like, I don't care that I paid money for this ticket. I'm fucking leaving. So yeah, I really don't have that much to say about this movie because I didn't even fucking see half of it. The only fucking good thing about this movie is the fact that its budget was $120 million, which, first off, check them for fucking fraud. This entire movie's cast went to paying budget went to paying Kate Blanchett, fucking Kevin Hart, and Jack Black. Jack Black was worth it, I guess. He was the funniest part of this movie, even though he wasn't funny. He's at least trying. But, like, this movie has to be investigated for fucking money laundering. Where the fuck did the rest of the money go? You paying Kevin Hart fucking $100 million for this movie? Where the fuck is it? And oh my god, I don't even, it's a common critique of movies, especially video game ones. Who the fuck is this movie for? Because I know fans of Borderlands didn't like this fucking movie. Fans of movies didn't like this movie because it's fucking shit. Like, who are you making this movie for? And I'm playing up a character on these reviews. I'm fucking making jokes. I'm fucking getting overamped. But like, who the fuck is this movie for? Like, I'm not even fucking joking right now. Like, what appeal does this movie have to fucking anybody? The only thing that this movie made me want to do is play fucking Borderlands 2. And when did that fucking game come out? That game came out when I was like 8 years old. Borderlands 2. When did fucking Borderlands 2 come out? Borderlands 2 came out in 2012. Borderlands 2 came out when I was 9 years old in fucking 3rd grade. It's a 12-year-old game. And if the only thing this movie makes me want to do is play a 12-year-old game that I've owned for fucking 5 years, or longer than that. I've owned it since it fucking came out, probably. Play it? Like, watch. I'll fucking show you. Like, I don't even have to fucking buy this game. Where the fuck is it? Like, I don't even have to fucking buy this game. I fucking own it. I own a copy of Borderlands 2. And this fucking screen is funnier than anything that happens on the fucking game. Like I know this game doesn't age that well, but I bought it for fucking $4. Cool. I fucking had to pay more for the movie than to buy the fucking game when I got it 10 years ago. Oh my god. This movie is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen. Easily worst movie of the year. When we do our fucking August roundup on the podcast, I'm gonna fucking shit on this movie for another 10 minutes. But I don't want to fucking shit on this movie anymore. I'm tired of talking about this movie. I'm glad that I can fucking wash my hands of it and then never have to interact with it again. Like I said, the only fucking positive thing about this movie is that it fucking made $17 million at the box office, so nobody fucking saw it. Like, that's the only good thing about this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm having a breakdown even over an IP I really don't even give that much a shit about because I just fucking hate bad movies. Oh. Alright. that is all I have to say about this absolute clusterfuck of a movie. Don't go watch it. Normally for bad movies, I'm like, go watch it, have a good time, enjoy it. Bad fun movie. Don't go watch this movie. It's an absolute miserable piece of shit, and you will hate yourself if you watch it. Don't check it out. Don't even think about it. I know some of you are gonna be like, "Oh, Ryan said it was bad. I'm gonna go fucking watch it." Don't fucking watch this movie. It's a piece of shit. All right, everybody. I will catch you guys later. Podcast, check that out. New episode, like I said, coming Saturday. It's gonna be. I'll spoil it for you right now. We spoiled it at the end of the last podcast, but it's going to be a Deadpool and Wolverine video. We have a special guest for that video. So if you guys want to go check that out, please check that out. It is on YouTube at this channel. It is on Spotify. It is on Apple Music. It is on Podbean, Amazon Music. Wherever you get your podcast, it will be. So please go check that out. And I will catch all of you guys soon for hopefully another review relatively soon. If not, I'll catch you guys on the podcast Saturday. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, guys, and peace.